Well, Jesus motherfucking Christ, why does it take like 8 or 9 times for this motherfucker to actually start? I don't get it. Nevertheless, I figured I'd pop up off on here, and it looks like we already got one motherfucker, 2 motherfuckers. That's awesome. Sneaking Ace, what up? Actually, right now I'm on the grind. I'm actually on my way over to order a delivery. I'm getting ready to pick up an order. And yes, I will say this before anybody else does. I know it's going to be windblown. I'm on the highway, I'm smoking a cigarette, and I also have the air conditioning on. So, yeah, don't be a fag and deal with it. Let's see, who's saying what? Let's see. Getting ready to meet Raven in Columbus, Indiana. MT Juggalo saying whoop whoop, y'all from Montana. What up? So, Lewis Wayne, I'm actually doing all right. Currently on the grind right now, getting ready to pick up an order from some Mediterranean restaurant downtown. Doing the Grubhub thing as of right now. So there are going to be a couple of times, I bet, where there's going to be a pause in the situation. And of course, you know, since my cell phone is the only thing that I'm using for everything that I do, whether it be work or play, or whenever my girlfriend wants to yell at me and ground me, you know, there's a lot of shit that ends up happening on just this telephone alone. What up, Snaps? I just figured I'd pop up on here. I had been seeing some fucking videos that have just been pissing me the fuck off. You know, so it's just been a lot of people just naysaying the gathering and all of that shit. And I actually wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up when it concerned, like, I made a video talking about the stuff that Sid Jones said. You know, there's been some other people that have actually said some shit. I mean, obviously, Chuck Reeves has said some shit. I've seen OG Juggalo has made a video. Now, I wanted to point something out, just in case OG Juggalo actually is watching this live, or if he watches this in post. I had tried to make a video combating the video that he ended up making about whether or not, like, Chuck Reeves and CPN have been friends this whole time, and, you know, a couple of things that he ended up saying in his video that kind of bothered me. And I figured, okay, you know, I tried doing a recording of that, you know, of a response video for that, and it just ended up being too fucking long that I ended up having into a video that I was making. So I wanted to do live stream, and you know how I do with live stream is usually I interact with y'all, and, you know, all of that shit. Which, by the way, I will say this throughout this duration: Super Chat is available. It's not recommended, but it is appreciated, and it does actually help me with building the channel and my other channel on top of it, since I don't have, you know, since that doesn't have Super Chat in it, so that actually will help out my other channel in the long run. All right, I had a little bit of a brain fart. As soon as I hit this place, this is where all the fucking hipsters come up and decide that they want to play acoustic guitar in the hope of people throwing change at them or some shit. You know, that type of stereotype. I love and hate downtown equally. Like, you hear this shit? He's playing acoustic guitar and he's got a fucking Yamaha keyboard in front of him. What is he singing? Trying to figure out what he's singing. That's why I'm... Yeah, I know. Guitar does. Bass doesn't. Believe me, I know. Oh wait, no, I know what he was playing. He was playing Mary Jane's Last Dance. That's what he was playing. I caught the tail end of it. So anyways, yeah, so there was a couple of things that I wanted to make mention of when it concerned OG Juggalo's video, in concerns of what he said about this whole thing going on with Chuck Reeves and CPN, because he watched a live stream and CPN and him were cordial. Meanwhile, fucking Fuego was in the chat and Chuck Reeves was giving Fuego shit and CPN was doing nothing. The way I look at it, Fuego actually has his own thoughts and ideas about why he has a distaste for Chuck Reeves. You know, the same thing with myself and the same thing with CPN. Now, the same thing would happen if I was in there, because of the fact that I kind of look at Chuck kind of like how chicks look at each other as frenemies. You know, it's the same thing. Yeah, CPN hates everybody and everything. Like, he even hates me, but he and I are cordial, you know. And that's the truth of the matter. But as a person who co-wrote the fake beef between myself and Child's Play Ninja, I will say that I would definitely be able to know if they were running a fake beef, which, by the way, nothing could compare to the fake beef that CPN and I put together. And CPN would not want to try to one-up that shit. And I saw Eric in the chat. What up? Yep, Eric is in the chat. And yes, Viva la 70s. The word is live. No. There is a story along that 70s where, like, once upon a time in a faraway galaxy, okay, me and CPN ended up having this fake online scuffle, which the nucleus of it ended up being the fact that I thought Greedo shot first. Even though I don't think that, I actually know Greedo never shot in the original Star Wars. But that was the nucleus behind it. So he was just like, dude, it's like I don't even know you anymore. And so, like, he and I started arguing on fucking Blog Talk Radio and ended up fucking yeah, I know. I know Viva la 70s, but that isn't canon. Oh yeah, dude, Eric, it's downtown. I know, tofu beef is fake news. But nevertheless, what ended up happening is, so, like, he and I ended up getting into this beef, which, like, the story basically was that he would fuck with me in real life. Like, he took YouTube shit too fucking far, and he started fucking with me in real life. Like, he called CPS, that got my kids taken away from me, which caused my wife to leave me because I was married at the time, which did legitimately happen, but CPN had nothing to do with it. And then after that, because of that and the fact that I had no job at the time, I ended up also getting kicked out of my house, so I had to live with my mom. Give me $1. So that was the shit that ended up going down. Now, because of this, CPN was supposed to make it so he thought he was hot shit, so he was invulnerable, he was untouchable. And so him and his girlfriend at the time ended up having arguments all the time, which turned him into a fucking woman beater. And on a live Blog Talk Radio, he simulated slapping her across the face, which actually had people fucking calling the cops on his ass. And he had the cops come over to his house a couple of times, only to tell him, oh, it's just internet stuff, and me and a friend of ours are doing a fake beef. Now, we also had a couple of people that made videos about it, and oh my god, that guy's now singing fucking What's Up from Four Non Blondes. Yeah, I said, hey, what's going on? Anyways, yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I understand Viva la 70s, it's not disco. But, nevertheless, so, like, what ended up happening is, so she fake called the cops, and then CPN disappeared from the internet for a while, simulating that he was in jail, and then, after a while, we ended up doing a big reveal that it was all a work, and it had so many people interacting into the whole situation, which actually even got people who don't make videos to start making videos. People who had been long gone fucking came back. People got invested emotionally into the whole fucking beef, hating on CPN and loving me. Now, that was on my original channel. Yeah, this was like back in 2011, 2012 at the time. And in the middle of it, my wife had actually left me. She ended up cheating on me to get out of the relationship because she kind of felt stuck. And I don't fuck with that bitch anymore. You know, I got my own girlfriend now who now grounds me. But nevertheless, all of that shit ended up happening, and you know, it actually got people emotionally invested into the whole situation. And when we ended up having the big reveal, there were a lot of people who were angry about it, but in long term ended up actually admitting that it was one of the coolest things that they ever did it on YouTube. The only reason why we did it was because we were bored. We were bored because there was nothing going on in the YouTube community. So me and CPN cooperated and got shit together. Now, when it concerns this beef with CPN and Chuck Reeves, there's already shit going on in the Juggalo community, with everything going on with MNE and Young Wicked and the March, the Gathering, all of that shit, and DCG-Con on top of it. So what purpose would CPN have to beef with Chuck Reeves in a fake manner at that? All it is between those two is it's a love-hate relationship. You know, frenemies kind of thing, mutual disagreement. And, I mean, except for you fucking lied, you know, other than that, it's basically been just that. So, let's see. I need to figure out where we're at right now. Alright, so, listen. I gotta put y'all on hold for a minute so that way I can go grab this food and then I'll be right back, alright? Know what I'm saying? I have to do that. Yeah, like ring my bell and the village people and shit like that. Yes, exactly. Dude, I don't give a fuck. Dude, ABBA was the shit. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah, and just as you make it to the podcast, I gotta bounce. Hold those thoughts. Dude. Alright.
How long have you been sitting there?
Just a minute.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright, yo, I'm back. Alright, so there's that. Now, one other thing that I wanted to make mention of. I'm pretty sure that whoever left, they'll end up coming back at some point. So anyways, like I was saying, when it concerns all of the shit, when it concerns like the fake beef possibility, the fake beef theory, I want to let OG Juggalo in on something. Okay, when it concerns that shit, Big Irish Juggalo said that in jest. He wasn't being for real when he said that shit. When he said that, you got to remember something. There were actually people that were a part of the fake beef to make it real. You know, to make it seem real. And those people included Miss Juggalette, Fat Man Jers, Nappy Josh, let's see, who else? Fuck. I can't remember the dude's name. Like, he was a homie of Cocaine the Clown. I can't, like, any old school Juggalos remember Cocaine the Clown? Who was the other dude? But anyways, yeah, him and Big Irish Juggalo was also a part of it. Now, Big Irish was a part of it because he called us out on our shit, and he flat out said, dude, I know that y'all are fake beefing. Like, the beef ain't fake. The beef ain't real. I know that. Like, I know you two better than that. And so, like, we were like, okay, well then in that case, why don't you make it so you add a little bit more legitimacy to the fake beef? And that's exactly what he did. He added legitimacy to the fake beef by making a video, or two about it, and basically calling CPN a fucking dick. And so when Big Irish ended up saying, I think that this is a cooperation between CPN and Chuck Kreyz, he wasn't being for real about it. I already know that, because he knows that nothing can fucking beat the fake beef between me and CPN. And CPN, I can guarantee, is not going to try to perform one-upsmanship on the beef that he and I had. What he and I had was fucking magic. And if anything, I would honestly have to say that if all of this shit that everybody has been claiming between Twisted and ICP being a fake beef, then well, yeah, dude, there's like really nobody here to fucking type. But anyways, yeah, if the speculation that Twisted and ICP are fake beefing, then, you know, come on, man. Like, me and CPN had that shit on lock on YouTube about 5 years ago. So if they come out saying you know, if the beef isn't real between us, then shit, me and CPN want our fucking cut. That's for real. Like, me and CPN deserve a fucking cut. You know what I'm saying? So the beef between Chuck Kreyz and CPN, oh dude, trust me, that shit is real. And you can see how real it actually is when you had the CPN versus Chuck Kreyz videos. And the same thing when CPN ended up getting fucking blocked. You know, he got ejected from the fucking live stream on Chuck shit. Like, you could see the anger in that man's face when he was screaming out, "You fucking lied." You could see the anger. You could see the steam coming out of that motherfucker's ears. That shows a little bit of legitimacy. I don't think Chuck Kreyz is that good of an actor. But another thing too is that when it concerned the fake beef, okay, and the rise in popularity, okay, no, that's false as well, because of the fact that Chuck Kreyz already had an established audience on Facebook. It's just now that he has a completely different method of earning subscribers and shit like that. What up, the sickness? Whoop whoop. Anyways, now that Chuck Kreyz has has the ability to use YouTube as a certain format, all he basically did was move his audience from one place to the next. And any additional shit that I have seen so far coming onto Chuck Kreyz's channel is only because of CPN. A vast majority of people have been saying that they have not heard of a vast majority of people have said, sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold. A lot of people have said that they did not hear about Chuck Kreyz until CPN had him on his live stream. Oh, dude, snaps, I've got peripheral vision, so it's all in the good, hun. Like, I'm paying very well attention to everything that's going on the motherfucking road. So when it concerns Chuck Kreyz's fucking shit, moving from one place and sharing it with another one, that's all it is. Just his already made fan base moving from Facebook and Twitter over to YouTube to watch him do live streams. And anybody else that had subscribed to him other than that, the only reason why he would be having people subscribing to him are because they're people that are subscribed to Child's Play Ninja, who just got sick and tired of watching the boy blue all the fucking time, and so they needed somebody that CPN could combat. Enter Chuck Kreyz. So now you have a person who CPN can combat with that actually has a fully functional fucking brain, and not just drinking himself silly and saying, "Give me $1." Oh yeah, dude, I've met famous people and talked to famous people too. You know, Like, and because of all of this, I actually earned a couple more. So now I get to listen to, I get to talk with Trey Songz and fucking Fuego Flames. So there is that. And, you know, CPN, now he talks to Fuego, he talks to Misery, he talks to Trey. And other than the Spanish side, he also got to have a conversation with Insane Poetry. Although that story that he ended up saying where that Juggalo went up to Insane Poetry was just like, you know, sub dog, holy fuck, it's Child's Play Ninja. Like, dude, that had me fucking rolling. Somebody was more excited about seeing Child's Play Ninja than the other motherfucker. That was fucking great. I mean, no, you know, like, no offense to, you know, to like, I think actually I was wrong. I was wrong about that. I think he said it was Fuego, not Insane Poetry, that the dude dogged out over CPN by. You know, no offense to Fuego Flames. Fuego's my dog. But that, you have to admit, even as a celebrity, dude, like, that shit is fucking funny. You know, to have somebody be like, holy shit, it's Child's Play Ninja. Because people like us on the internet, like, we don't get that kind of shit. Like, watching CPN doing live shows at the Gathering, like, dude was fucking blown back at people fucking recognizing him and, you know, saying, you know, you should have brought the beard and fuck Chuck Reeves and all of that shit. Like, that shit was actually pretty fucking cool. It's not common for people like us. You know, like, in my, you know, like, since I started my YouTube channel, I've only had like maybe 4 or 5 people recognize me, and I go to a lot of events. You know, most of them local, but still, like, you know, the Gathering in 2012, I only had 1 person fucking recognize me, and then at DCG Con, I had like 3 people fucking recognize me, and it turns out that a couple of my homies have been watching me since before we were actually homies, which I thought was interesting. But I do have to say this, I'm at the location where I'm supposed to drop off the food that I just picked up, so I am going to have to pause it again. So I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. This will not take very long. The fuck? All right, so yeah. Oh, dude, Cole, you gotta seriously get all up on that shit. CPN is the shit. He hates you, but he is the shit nevertheless. And I gotta turn around though, man, because I ended up seeing somebody else that is going around and ordering, like, delivering Grubhub orders and shit, so I want to give him some shit. I think that, yeah, this is entertaining. Splendid. Oh, look at this asshole. I don't know, you can't see him, but still. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can switch this. See that asshole? Yeah, look at that asshole. Haha. Good to know that ICP and Twisted might be fake fighting. Yeah, but I don't think that they actually are. I think that's some legitimate shit. And if they are, me and CPN want our motherfucking cuts. Motherfucker. Like, that's just how it is. Oh, come on and hurry up and deliver this order, old man. I wanted to actually do this. I want this motherfucker to be up on the live stream for a minute. Because this dude, I think, actually has a more epic beard than fucking Chuck Reeves. Hey, how's business?
Fucking hilarious. We're like 6 doors down from each other.
Where'd you pick up from?
Mitten.
Mitten?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just dropped off Parsley.
Okay.
Hey, check it out. We're live.
Oh.
Look at this man's beard. This man has an epic beard.
Have you been live for 28 minutes?
On and off. Like, every time that I started and then I had to pick up at Parsley. So then when I got there, I just switched it and it just puts it on hold for a minute.
Really?
Like, it freezes.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
then when I come back on, it reconnects.
Huh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Is that a streaming app? YouTube's streaming app, or is it right in the app?
It's right on YouTube.
Huh.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and plug your fucking bees beard bitch shit?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, come on, dude. Dude, you have an availability. I have over 1,000 subscribers on this bitch.
That's pretty good.
And I can guarantee you that there's at least one asshole, probably in Massachusetts, that would buy your shit.
I'm not selling yet. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year?
Yeah, I gotta make sure that I get through the winter. So.
Well, then, you know what? You might want to plug it now so that way you...
I don't even know what the page is.
I don't give a shit. It'll happen. Like, people will be asking me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can
Well, then
guarantee
if they ask you, I will send it to you.
Oh, fuck yeah. So, yeah,
Cool.
Remember this fucking face. When you see clit, you see this fucking face. All right, I'm getting out of here.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah.
See ya.
No problem. Are you going to be Ubering tonight?
Oh yeah. The rest of the night.
Oh, yes.
I might go home for a break, but I don't know if business keeps cooking. It's hard to walk away from.
It was booming at the beginning of the day.
At 11,
Yeah.
I thought about signing on then, but I thought it would be dead.
Oh, yeah. Dude. And as of next week, they put me back on general. I'm pirating all week.
The whole
Fuck this
time.
shit.
Yep.
I found out my budget on how much money I need to earn for like per day, so I was just gonna say to hell with it. I'll wake up at 11 o'clock and just bang out the numbers and then go play with the kids.
There you go. All right. See ya.
See ya. So yeah, that dude has an epic beard now, doesn't he? Oh, y'all motherfuckers talking amongst yourself. Oh yeah, dude, like that has, like, yeah, see, Eric Garcia is talking about the fucking beard. Yeah, like that dude has a good fucking beard. Like me, I'm scraggly as shit, but I don't give a fuck. I really could give two shits or a fuck or both. No, this is crazy. That guy's a bearded dude. I just find it funny though that I saw him and he's like, Kevin! I'm like, Lord? No, Snaps, we gotta wait until the Doomstar awakens first, and then maybe Lotus will come back. What up, Tarantula? Oh, man. Is there anything going on? Nope, I haven't gotten a fucking ping for shit yet. Yeah, it's basically, this is how it is. If I end up getting a request for Grubhub, because I'm working Grubhub until fucking 10 o'clock. If I get a request on Grubhub, then I have to put you motherfuckers on hold, because, you know, that's just how it is. So, yeah, with all of the things that I end up saying prior, anything that people are speculating about the possibility of a fake beef between CPN and Chuck Kreyz is just no. You know, one thing that OG Juggalo did also end up saying was the fact that every time CPN has like some sort of a confrontation with somebody, like, I guess the speculation was to help improve their numbers and shit, and he used me as a prime example. I agree, Tarantula. In most cases, I would say fuck Chuck Kreyz. Anyways, like, he ended up using my channel as a prime example about this whole fake beef. Now, this one right here, this channel is my second channel that I have created and used prominently for the fucking sake of doing stuff on YouTube and shit like that. And I'll get back to that in a second, Cole. But when the fake beef went down, that was actually my first fucking channel. Snaps, it's because I keep on telling you motherfuckers, I'm working, so whenever I switch over to a different app, it's going to put this on hold. And then after I come back, it'll reconnect. So yeah, it's going to freeze from time to time because I am working while I'm doing this live stream. So, and I forewarned everybody about that at the beginning of this live stream, that this shit was going to happen. You know, so it'll probably look better in post, But as of right now, anybody who's watching live is just going to have to wait patiently. Unlike millennials, y'all are gonna have to learn some patience. All you need is just a little patience. Exactly. So anyways, like I was saying, oh yeah, also keep in mind, Snaps, I am in my car and I am driving around, so it's going to do that. Now, nevertheless, like I was saying, when me and CPN did the fake beef, it was actually at the tail end of the first channel that I had. Some dumb fucking bitch ended up flagging me for bullying, and that ended up causing that shit to die. So I restarted this channel. You want to know how many people actually added, like subscribed to this channel upon the launch when I announced its launch? Out of 1,200 plus people who were already subscribed to my old channel, only 90 some, like 92 people fucking added me to their sub list. So 92 people from the jump subscribed back. And after that, like, that was actually rather depressing to see that shit. So I didn't use this channel very often. It wasn't only until like maybe last year I actually started putting a little bit more effort into my YouTube channel. And I mean, other than that, it was actually pretty sporadic. But it wasn't until the 6-foot, 7-foot video came out, and then on top of that, the Gmo diss, and the whole thing with Tech 9. Like, those three events actually was what caused a serious boom in my channel. Other than that, it was people that would, you know, sporadically show up. And I actually started putting a little bit more effort into this channel because of that shit. See, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sneaking Ace. So, because of that shit, later, Snaps, by the way, yeah, go do your thing. Make another fucking freestyle. I love watching Snaps' shit. So anybody who watches me should watch Snaps. Just because I said so. Menace. See, yeah, dude. Despite what this channel says, or the length of life on this channel, I've actually been active in the YouTube community for 10 years. Just as long as CPN, The Boy Blue, and DJ Kirk, actually. But like, each one of us has a different path to walk when it concerns this shit on YouTube. But I mean, just recently I ended up matching and surpassing the sub count that I ended up having with my first channel before it died. You know, my first channel, as I said, had 1,200 subscribers, and then my neighbor wants to know what the hell we're watching. You are watching one of the fucking Juggalo juggernauts, according to the wise words of Papa Tone. Like, that's what you're watching. Yeah, Elliot 419. Actually, that motherfucker was what inspired me to actually start making videos. Was Elliot 419. I loved watching Elliot 419. And he actually showed that bashing haters can be entertaining, informative, and kind of a breath of fresh air for the person who's actually making the video. So when I started doing that, yeah, like at the time that I started doing videos and everything, Elliot 419 actually, I think at that point in time, had about 500 subscribers. Now that was big for a fucking Juggalo community. Now you've got like CPN with almost 9,000 subscribers, and The Boy Blue at just a little over 9,000 subscribers. But who has the better better roster between Psychopathic and MNE? I'll be honest with you, I will have to say MNE, but it doesn't fucking matter because of the fact that they ain't helping us out, so why should I help them? My political affiliation still lies with Psychopathic. And from what I heard, Mikey Clark has actually been doing other production with Eminem, actually, from what I hear. What up, Nightmare? What video is the best one to watch to catch up on you and the CPN fake beef? You know, dude, when it concerned the fake beef, like, you had to be there to watch the shit. My old channel's gone, and all of the videos that came with the fake beef on my old channel are fucking dead. And the only video that CPN had was when he and I simulcasted and uploads at the exact same time. But mine is actually, it's dormant. I could probably upload it, you know, and make it a fucking vintage footage video. But CPN's is actually still up, and I think you'd have to actually search for that. Just write CPN crazy fake beef, I guess. That might be what you have to search for on YouTube, and you'll be able to find his. And I'll try to do what I can to up that. Dustin Bowles, is your car your house now? No, it's not. I still live with my girlfriend, but my job is my car. So, you know, and right now I am working, so I need to be in my car in order to work. So once again, I am going to remind everybody out there that there are going to be times where the video will lag or the video will just straight up freeze, and that's because I'm in my car, and when it completely freezes for a minute or two, it's because I'm picking up an order or dropping it off. What up, Cheeseburger? How's it going, motherfucker? I know you're fucking with me, Dustin. Yeah, I know, I'm grounded. None of us can be gangbangers now because I'm grounded. But I'll try to get back to it after I get done with the yearbook. Let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, people talking amongst themselves and some other shit. Alright, I need to find a spot that's a little bit more fucking settling, I guess. So I'm not driving around and having the signal bounce off of a variety of different towers and shit. Order DVD, recorder, remote tracking set delivered, nothing. Nothing. Post office makes me postal. Man, I haven't heard postal in forever. Yeah, right. So hell yeah, good deal, Cheeseburger. Didn't I hear them mention you on fucking like Psychopathic Radio or some shit? I don't know. I could be wrong on that. I have not seen Twisted's new music video. You know, with everything that's going on in the homestead, I haven't really had a whole lot of time to be able to do anything on here, like doing reviews and stuff like that. Most of the time it's just been sporadic live stream. This actually is common with me. You know, I'll have like a burst of videos that are coming out and then shit fucks up, and so I have no choice but to remain dormant for a minute, and that's just usually how it is. Man, like seriously, like, dude, I'm at a point now where I think it would just be hilarious if at some point or another I'm rolling around in my own neighborhood and somebody just goes, "Hey, Crazy McKormik!" That would fuck me up, for real. Because like Child's Play Ninja, I really don't get a whole lot of you know, like people coming up to me. Like, I wouldn't know actually how to respond to that. I think I would just, you know, like I've had people, when I've done karaoke and shit, like, come up to me and they would say some shit about how, you know, like, they thought I was the shit. Like, if I sang Cowboys from Hell, like, somebody actually told me once that I put Phil Anselmo to shame, which I don't believe. So, like, I was just like, I don't know how to handle this. So I'm just like, well, thanks, I appreciate it. Please get the fuck out of my face. All right, yeah, the spot I normally hang out has like a couple homeless people around it, so I'm not going there. I'm just gonna stay home. And I don't know if y'all motherfuckers can see in the back window or not, but there is a Chevy Camaro sitting back there. Well, now you can't see it because fuck you people. Wow, I'm surprised I have not gotten a trip in a minute. What up, Maxta? Look at Tarantula on his fucking grind here. Asking Cheeseburger if he can post one of the tracks. Fuck yeah. What up, Maxta? Like, dude, fucking Tarantula is on the grind. Maxta, actually, I haven't been too bad. Just been grinding, fucking working 3 different jobs and trying to make ends meet doing that shit. You know, I do the ride share thing. I work with Grubhub. As a matter of fact, I'm on a shift right now. Like, seriously, I just logged on and did a live stream because I was bored. I just wanted to see how y'all motherfuckers were doing. Now that I think about it, I probably should have waited because of it being 5 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure that Carnival Spirits is doing their episode of every Saturday afternoon. Like, I hadn't watched that in a while, but still, nevertheless. But, yeah, dude, seriously, like, I've only been doing this shit sporadically, and, oh, yeah, dude, Cheeseburger getting an education, rubble. Yeah, see, like, you know, trying to do stuff on social media, man, it is a fucking hard-ass shit to try to keep the brand going. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're already working. Like right now, you know, I'm putting so much grind on my jobs that it's to a point now where I had to literally put YouTube on hold for a while. That's why I disappeared. It wasn't because I was grounded, for real. I mean, granted, it's the running gag and it's still pretty fucking funny. Oh shit, hold up a second. I have an order. I have to accept this. Oh, okay. So anyways, you know, so I've had to put more focus into doing my real job rather than doing stuff on YouTube. Now, granted, on YouTube, it does pay, but it doesn't pay a lot. As of right now. So like whenever I'm, you know, whenever I plus all these YouTubers stealing my shit. Not me, motherfucker. Fucking Cheeseburger. Are you trying to insinuate shit? Are you just trying to stir the fucking pot? Asshole. Oh wait, no, that'd be throw shit. Yeah, exactly, Maxta, and that's why I do what I do, but, like, I'm far behind on bills and shit, so, like, that's why I've had to put more focus in on the real job. You know, once I'm stable and I'm able to actually make more money, to, you know, doing this shit, with my real job, then I'll actually be able to put more effort back into doing YouTube again. Yeah, throw shit is cool, Tarantula. I like throw shit stuff. Like, it's very avant-garde kind of shit, but it's like, dude, watching throw shit is like listening to Tool, where it's like all of this shit that doesn't sound like it would make sense, but when you put it all together, it kind of does. Actually, it's more like listening to a promo for The Ultimate Warrior, where it doesn't make sense, but it does. Hey, Dustin, porch monkey for life, man. Porch monkey for life. Dude, Menace, I would love to see that shit. What up, Papa Tone? So listen, I know I've been live for like the last 50 minutes. I'm just going to stop it at the hour-long mark because I do have to get back to work and my phone is heating up. So that's probably another reason why I'm getting a lot of, you know, choppiness and technical difficulties. I know, dude, fucking cheeseburger, I know it's lame, but, you know, in real life work and all of that shit. I don't have any copyright strikes. Now, if I put it near the AC, then you're going to hear the air conditioner. Like, is that what you want? Not to mention, I won't be able to get... See, like, look, I just turned up the AC. I can guarantee you that it's probably, like, louder than I am at this point. I'll just leave the AC as it is. Now, seriously, like, my phone is 2 years old, and it's gonna be fucking up, for real, so... like... Eventually, I'm eventually gonna switch this phone out and I'll get something better. Yeah, you see cheeseburger? Yeah, it is loud as shit. So I don't want it fucking taking shit. Duct tape the phone to the window and cool it off that way. Dude, it's fucking Michigan weather. Come on, get an iPhone. Dude, that's like asking... Dude, Papa Tone, that's like asking me to chop my dick off. Fucking iPhone. Dude, Mama Said Knock You Out from Five Finger Death Punch and Tech 9 was the shit. Like, I marked the fuck out over that. There was something that I was actually... Yeah, so like I was saying, you know, like, the in real life shit, you know, that takes precedence over YouTube. So that's why I put YouTube on hold, and that's why everybody thought I was either dead or grounded. I love that factor though, but you know, it's commonplace that I'll get up in fucking YouTube and then shit fucking goes down and then I disappear. You know, it's been happening since my YouTube, I guess, careers fucking started. Oh, dude, are you doing like a... The Sickness is doing like a Juggalo jackass type shit, so go check out his channel after you're done watching my fat ass. And he also said, fuck Chuck Reeves. I just figured I'd point that out there. So, yeah. That's just the way that it is, man. Don't get me wrong, I love engaging with the audience. I love making videos. It just takes a lot of time to do videos and stuff. Yeah, Chuck Reeves is that fucking ginger beard dude on his own channel. He does a lot of live streams and stuff. He talks to famous people, and he is now Twisted's bitch, basically. And that's not me being salty or jelly or anything like that. Like, that's just straight up fact. Right? I mean, you know, if you want to be technical about it, I guess, you know, since I have over 1,000 subscribers and y'all talk to me, y'all talk to famous-ish people. Like, I guess. The word famous is false by our standards. Yeah, I agree to that, Dustin. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, you know, I really like making these videos and stuff, and I know I'm repeating myself. I just get sidetracked a lot because of caffeine and ADHD. But, you know, it's basically just the fact that, you know, I'll make videos and then I have to go for a while because, you know, real life takes precedence over everything. Like, there's a lot of other people that are out there who really don't have the same responsibilities that I do, you know. Fuck you, cheeseburger, don't lie. No, dude, I'm being truthful. Like, you know, I got 3 kids, my girlfriend, and we have to have, you know, we want to have a home life and shit like that, you know. But at the same time, you know, I want to do my job. She wants to do something different than my job, because she does ride share too. And, you know, like, she doesn't like it like I do. But then again, as much as I like my job, I don't like working it as much as I have been. Kreyz is the only guy I watched Juggalo related. Thank you, Maxta. I appreciate it. See, yeah, cheeseburger. So you know exactly what I'm going through. Like, I got 3 kids and a girl, and we're trying to fucking do shit, but like, you know, like, increase the bills that we have, like, increase the fucking, you know, increase our credit and shit like that. You know, we're trying to get a house, trying to keep stability in our lives and shit like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I love doing this shit. I love engaging with my audience, and I love making videos, not only for myself, but for y'all. And, you know, it's fun being an entertainer. But when, you know, when worse comes to worse, I have to throw down and man up and take care of business. So I have to put y'all on hold because, I mean, no offense to anybody out there watching, but my family, my own family, is a little bit more important than you. And that's just the truth. Well, thank you, Blaine. I do appreciate it. I mean, you know, dude, there are a lot of other juggalos out there probably that even I don't know about that probably have similar styles and shit like that, you know? I want to see Psychopathic goes mainstream. Who else wants to see that? Dude, I honestly think, dude, we've seen Psychopathic go mainstream with Malenko up until Bizarre Bazaar. And as cool as the production was on all of that, it just didn't really sit right. Because that brought in people who really don't belong in this world. You know, it was basically people who were listening to Malenko and the Amazing Juggalo Brothers like it was a fucking hot track, you know, that's about it. Exactly, you know, and you know, saying that shit, you know, I'm glad that you guys are very more understandable when it concerns that shit. But I will admit that it is funny watching you guys as you start commenting on my channel when I'm gone for like a month and I haven't made an upload in forever, and then y'all are like, did Kreyz die or something? Like, I love that. That to me is funny because it actually shows that y'all motherfuckers care about what's going on and you know, with me and shit like that. And of course, then again, I have to reassure you motherfuckers that I'm alive and well. I'm never gonna fucking go away. Like, you know, permanently. I'll leave for a little while and come back, you know, like fucking The Rock or something. That's actually a very good comparison. I am The Rock. Like the Kreyz says, if you smell what I'm cooking. Oh, wait, who is I? No, like, seriously, it's very hard for me to actually speak in the third person. Like, I can't fucking do it. Just, no, it's difficult as fuck. Like, I don't know how Rocky Maivia fucking does it, but he fucking does it. The BVZ said whoop whoop. I smell what you're cooking, know what I'm saying? I love that shit. I honestly have to admit, I fucking loved that. But yeah, so okay, I've got a minute left. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking start doing the closing out credentials. So, you know, thanks to everybody watching right now, people that were watching and then left out when I fucking had to put this motherfucker on hold. You know, thanks to those motherfuckers as well for watching. The 12 likes, I really appreciate that shit. You know, let's see. Oh, and now it's up to 14 motherfuckers watching. Can you gnome what the crazy is saying? That's what it should be. Could you gnome what the crazy is saying? Know what I'm saying? I swear to God, that's a fucking Midwest thing. The Rock is a pedophile. Dude, like, seriously, like, with everybody that says, oh, this person's a pedophile or that person's a fucking pedophile, isn't it kind of watering it down? It's like trying to say Black Lives Matter and then somebody turns around and says all lives matter. You're diluting the issue at hand. For real. And that's not coming from me. That's actually coming from Ice-T. Nevertheless, though, all right, it's been an hour. I've surpassed it a little bit. Let's see, what's the stupid shit that everybody else fucking says? Like, share, comment, rate, subscribe, hit the little fucking bell so that way you know whenever I pop up, because when I pop up, it's fucking sporadic. You never know when I'm gonna be fucking coming up and doing a live stream or anything like that. Oh, much love to you too, Sick Boy. Sick Boy from the UK. Hell yeah, dude, I got UK love. Dude, it's great. I got love from the UK, New Zealand, fucking Sweden, and Pittsburgh. Wait, that's not a country. Nevertheless, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh shit, 2 UK motherfuckers. I have not seen the child molesting robot video, but I heard about that and I thought it was funnier than fuck. Yeah, and Pittsburgh. So yeah, alright, deuces y'all, I'm out this motherfucking bitch, and thank you for watching. Hit the bell so you'll know whenever I fucking come in, whenever I feel like it. Alright, deuces.